Hey traders, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to talk about General Electric. So is this stock a good sell opportunity? We are going to look at the financial statement and also the technical perspective. So let's move on the financial statement as the beginning. We have to know what is happening from the financial perspective, and later we are going to move on the technical perspective. I'm not going to look at very complex data, so we are going to look at only the basic data here. The most important part that I'm focused at is the net income. We have seen that during 2018 we have a loss here. I'm going to move down on the financial statement. Just one moment. As you may see, on 2018 we have a complete loss of minus $22.36 billion. On 2019 we have a loss of we have a profit here 696 million, 5.58 in 2020. 2021 we have loss, and 2022 barely it closed with a small profit. So what is happening overall? As you may see, the performance that happened on 2020 it was related a lot with coronavirus, but on 2021 the company created a lot of losses here. So it was not something uncommon. As you may see, on 2018 and before it had the same problem. 19 was closed with 696 millions. So overall, it is not outside of the normal performance. So it is moving up with many up and downs. Also, this year was closed with not a solid net income, as you may see, 29 million only for this company. If we are going to break it down on the quarterly, you may see that the last quarter was positive. The second net income was 255 million negative, 782 million negative net income, and we had the first quarter negative as well. So only the last quarter covered the losses of the previous ones, and that is why if we are going to look at on the net income, this is showing that we have only a small increase here. Just one moment. That is why we have only this small increase. So we have to be very careful because this is out of the trend overall. What is happening from the technical perspective? Just one moment. What is happening from the technical perspective is that price is close to the top again. It was on May 18, as you may see, when the company was in profit, if I'm not wrong. So in May 18, during this moment, the year was closed with a huge loss. Later on 2019, we have profits. So let's get back on 2019 and up to COVID time. So this is the bullish wave, and the company was performing, let's say, better at that moment. Coronavirus made all the stock market to move down, so it was everything in line. And during 2020, all the stock market recovered, and mainly the strong companies recovered faster. If we are going to look at back on the 2020, the net income was 5.58 billion, and later on during 2021 we have only losses. If we are going to take a look during 2021, this is from January, this line here, let's say this part. So for approximately 1 year, the price was moving within this trading range for 1 year this time, and all this range was approximately 20% movement. So the chances are very high that after we saw the financial statement to come out with a huge loss during 2021, we may see that at the end of 21 price began the bearish movement here. So the company was not showing to be very strong. What is happening in the current situation? Price increased again, so we can see the price to rise here. On the other hand, if we are going to get back on the financial statement, as we checked before, only the fourth quarter was with profit. And on the other hand, we are not looking anything surprising at all to make the price to bounce above the structure zone and to rise further. So what I'm looking at in the current situation is that the chances are very high that the maximum price increase may be close to the top of the wave as it was before, 90.7 as a maximum price increase, and I'm looking at for a sell opportunity that may move lower. Considering that this was a very strong zone at this area within 20% up and downs, I'm looking at for these targets to be very strong. 80.2, this middle zone here, it should be fine as long as we have also a strong, a small structural zone, let's say. But the next part that is also the most important part is a support area where the price was consolidating in this zone for nearly 1 year. So this is the next important target that I am looking at. And in my opinion, the chances are very high, and as a minimum requirement is that after the price will test the top, it will make the bearish movement and we are going to have a 20% profit on the second target, and I think that the second target has higher chances this time. So this is what I'm looking at. However, we cannot rule out the possibility that it can move down further or probably up to the third target, but in my opinion I would like to be also very happy if price is going to reach only the second target that I'm looking at here. Also, if we are going to look at the dividends, I'm not looking at anything interesting for the moment. So since 2018, when the dividend was $0.96 per share, then it was 0.08. And since the end of 2018 or the beginning of 2019, we may see that the dividend was not increased at all. So I don't see anything why it should be interesting to hold General Electric for a long period of time, as long as the price is already close to a strong resistance area. So this is at least my opinion. I hope you enjoyed the analysis. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe and press the like button for more future content. Thank you. Bye bye.